Hey, what's up everybody? This is your buddy Roosy. I'm going to give you some tips for playing Marvel Strike Force. It's a fairly new mobile game that I've gotten into in the last probably year or so. I think I've played about 270 days on it so far, which is that's pretty long for me. I'll get stuck on a mobile game and then usually I'll play it for a couple months and then I'll just get sick of it, but I haven't gotten sick of this yet. It's actually a lot of fun, even though it seems like kind of a basic game. So I'll give you a little run through here of my roster so far, and you can see a lot of the great Marvel characters in here that I've collected so far. Spans all sorts of different teams. You have Sinister Six, Spider-Verse, you have Inhumans, the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Defenders, Wakandans. You have a Power Armor team, which is made up of like Iron Man and Rescue and War Machine, and actually they're adding Ironheart at some point, so that'll be cool. And then you have a lot of different minion type characters, which you wouldn't think you would want to get, but actually they're starting to make some pretty serious teams out of these. Mainly Shield's a really good one. If you get Nick Fury and Coulson. See Nick Fury there, he's a legendary. And then you get a couple of the shield minions. You put together a really good war defense. And then you can see some of the other legendaries down here that I haven't got yet. Any one of them that's 310 or 510 for the Phoenix, it's going to be your legendary characters. Have them all over here. They just added some of the Black Order from, if you saw Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, then you know who the Black Order are. Like I said, Ironheart down here hasn't been added to the game yet, but it's going to be a big part of that Power Armor team. And Ultron, that's your guy. If you can get Ultron, you're pretty much set in this game. And that you'll do that through the Dark Dimension. So the first one, there's 3 Dark Dimensions so far, and you have to really level up your characters for that. You see, I'm mid-game, I'm pretty leveled up, but I'm only like partway through the first one. This is very much your in-game content, because they have very powerful enemies here, and basically it's whenever you get your guys up to, I think it's 6 stars? Yeah, 6-star requirement. Which takes a while. It doesn't just happen overnight. And you can see here, it shows a summary of your attacks you've done so far. I've done 29 attacks. Doesn't seem like it, but varying degrees of success. My 6-star people are lumped up. See here, I've got something like 11,000. So it's the easiest thing in the world to do. So for your Dark Dimension 2, this is where you get your Ultron. Is Dark Dimension 2. I think you get, I'm not sure what you get in the first one. Just gear, I think. I don't think you get any specific characters in the first one. The second one's where you get Ultron shards. So you do this, you get 310 Ultron shards. You unlock Ultron. And he's a heck of a character. Like I said, it's not easy. There's some pretty high level enemies over here. Under 4,000. Yeah. So that's about, an average team is about 104,000 at the level I'm at right now. So it's not really doable at this moment. So yeah, let's just get started on some of the basics here. You have so many different game modes. You have Arena. You get 5 plays per day for free. And basically you pick whoever you want to have a defense. I went with the Asgardians, which is one of the stronger teams in the game. Show you some of the different save squads I have. Now, the reason I save these squads is they all have some synergy, which is where one player's effects work well with another player's. I'll show you, this is your basic synergy team that you're going to get at the start of the game, which is your defender's team, and see Punisher here. He's not actually a defender, but he has a lot of good synergy with the defenders. So he's one you're going to want to really power up early on, just because he has a heck of an attack. Yeah, see, when you click on here, on these little numbers down here, it'll show you all the different synergies that work with all the characters you have selected. Now, if I take, let's say, Jessica Jones off, you see the numbers went down. If I add in a character that isn't really like working here, let's do Loki. Okay, so he would get a defense up. Yeah, I think everybody would probably get that from Big Cage here. Have quite the same synergy. Let's look at another. Let's do Spider-Verse. I actually don't have that many synergies right now, but they work really well together. This is a really good team. So this is one you'd want to kind of level up as you get a chance. It's not going to be easy because you have to get Symbiote and Spider-Man for this team to really work together. And right now, they have you basically get Spider-Man shards through your milestones. So it'll have several different milestone events here whenever they do this Superman or Symbiote Spider-Man milestone event. You'll see different things here, and so as you do your daily rewards, it'll show up here where, let's see, you get the milestone 6 and it would have a Spider-Man shard. So he's pretty hard to obtain unless you are playing during that specific milestone event, which comes and goes. It's every few months or so. We have an event going on right now, which is a campaign event for Taskmaster. The Taskmaster is coming out. He's going to be the main villain of the upcoming Black Widow movie, which was supposed to be, I think it's supposed to hit theaters in May. And because of COVID-19, that all got pushed back, I think, to November now. So he was supposed to launch right about now with some of the other characters. But because they pushed that back, they pushed back a lot of the characters that were going to release. But they did go ahead and say, we're going to release Taskmaster. And you earn him through playing some of these different campaign events, which have their own special energy that refills on its own. And so the easiest way to do that is to go to your hardest one. the best way to get shards is to go to your hardest one. And you can see every time you do a new mission, you get so many shards here. That said, if you're a new player or you're kind of mid-game player, you're not going to be able to do that quite so easily. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to play some of these easy ones to start out. They're much lower level enemies. And then you're going to earn these Masterclass Orb Fragments. And once you earn those, eventually you'll get a Masterclass Orb. You get up to 2,000 of these orbs. And you have the possibility to earn. You're going to get at least 1 or 2 shards. Well, you'll get at least 2 shards. You can get up to 4 in the left and right. But you get at least 2 guaranteed. 1 in the left, 1 in the right. And the center one, you could get 24 shards. Taskmaster. You could get 18 shards of Taskmaster. 16. 14. So different levels of what's likely to drop here. And then a lot of times this happens where you get these characters that aren't actually what you're going for. They have a percentage of a chance to drop permanently. So yeah, it takes a while, but it's not undoable. I've already unlocked Taskmaster, and he's a really good character when you unlock some of these mercenary villains and you put them in the war defense. He's actually a really good character. But right now, yeah, I don't have him leveled up super high. I haven't really boosted up his attacks yet. You see here, to upgrade their abilities, you need different ability enhancements, which you can get those here. You have a daily challenge that you do. You do the challenge, and then once you win it, you get different rewards. It starts out with your tier 1 rewards here, T1s, which are green. Those are going to be level 1, level 2 attacks. Goes up to tier 2, which is this blue cube. Your tier 3 attacks, which is going to be basically your everything before your final level on your attack is going to be your T3s. And then finally you get T4s, which you need to save these up because these are going to really power up some of your attacks. I'll show you here. So this is when you get to level 5 of your passive. That's going to require 200 T4s, and you get a lot for that. Yeah, that's going to, on most of your different attacks, that's going to be a big jump in power. You see, it requires level 64. You have at least level 64 to get that. But you really need to save those up and pick the right characters for that. You can see here, Captain Marvel, I've given T4 to already. That's pretty good one to get T4s on, I think. It really gives her extra healing. Damage, and she's a very good character. This is one of your top tier characters, so that's one I feel pretty comfortable. I'm gonna eventually give her all the T4s. This is my next one. I'm gonna power up because that's a huge attack. That basically one hit KOs everybody. That's a good one. So this, yeah. Stuff like this is what you want to save your T4s up for. Thor's another one. And probably not everybody's going to agree with me using T4s on Thor. That's okay. I like Thor. I use them a lot. I use the whole team a lot. I'm planning to put T4s on a lot of different team members. Asgardians. That's a good one. That's a very good one to put a T4 on. Anything where it says per non-summoned Asgardian ally, do it. Because eventually you're going to have a whole team full of Asgardians, and it's going to be a very powerful team. So, those are the ones I like to power up, because they rely on having a whole team of characters here. When you do, it becomes a very powerful attack. Okay, so we'll get into red stars a little bit. So, red stars are probably the most controversial thing in this game, which is where you have the regular gold stars. Here, I'll show you bullseye. So I have 3 red stars, but I have 4 stars total. That 4th star is a gold star. So you get your gold stars by leveling up naturally. So, you know, if I do... give me a drop. Okay, so I didn't get any shards through that. But, okay. So if you were to buy shards, for instance, which is what they want you to do, so every time you, let's see, I got 50 there, and I only need 45 to rank up this character. So if I bought that 50 offer, then this guy would rank up, he would go to 5 gold stars. Now, the reason why red stars are so controversial is because it's basically RNG dependent, which means random number generator. So it's luck. It's basically luck whether you get these or whatever character you want. Now you can buy them. So if you go to your main store, you see you can spend 10 of these silver promotion credits, and you can level up your character to 3 red stars, for instance. Or you can spend 50 and level them up to 4 red stars. The problem with this is, it takes a long time to get to just 10 reds. It takes 10 days at least to get to, or maybe not. Keep your character to 5 red stars, that's going to take a long time. You have to have 150 of these. But as you can see, it boosts up your stats quite a bit when you do that. This is why it's really controversial. But you also can do... you have a chance to get anybody at 5 stars. Anybody in the top 4. So see, huge list of people where you get at least 5 stars. And you have a chance to get them up to 7. It's not super likely. It's about 2.5% chance. I think that's high. I don't think it's actually 2. Really rare. I've been playing this game 270 days, and I just drew my first and second ones not too long ago. There's guys who have been playing this since the beginning, since the launch day, and don't have 7 stars on the character, 7 red stars. So it's just, it's all chance. It's if the odds are in your favor. Now, like I said, I had 2 characters on the same day, like within a few draws of each other here. I got Shield Trooper, who you're probably thinking, well, that's a crappy character to get red stars on. Not really. Like I said, Shield is a really good war defense team, really good team in general, I think. Once you get Nick Fury and Coulson. So I'm pretty happy with it. This is not a bad character to get it on because he is a good attacker. So you see fire support. When an enemy attacks an adjacent ally, attack that enemy for 170 damage plus on crit, reduce speed bar by 25. So basically every time an enemy attacks an ally that is next to you, this guy's gonna counterattack. And then Overwatch, this is a good one. 280 damage plus 80 piercing. That's a big damage attack. And getting your red stars up, that's going to only help your attack. So he's going to be a beast. By the time I get him 7 gold stars, you see right now I've got 5 red stars lit up, and then there's 2 extra empty red stars. That means I'm only at 5 gold stars. So I do keep leveling him up. But when I get him all the way leveled up, and if I decide to put T4s onto this guy, see, that T4 is not much. That's not much of a addition. So I probably won't use my T4s on this attack. I'll get him up to tier level 6 here, which requires my T3s. And then we'll probably stop. There's an extra 20% here, so it's not an extra damage there. Maybe I'll first. But by the time I get him leveled up through training and give him 7 stars, it's going to be a pretty good character. Let's see. Hydra Sniper was my other one. And again, if you played this game when it came out and you got a 7-star Hydra character, you'd be like, man, that's a waste. But here's the thing. They recently released a character who you've probably seen before. Red Skull. And when you have Red Skull and 4 other Hydra characters on a team, this guy becomes damn near untouchable. So having a 7-star Hydra character is not a bad thing anymore. This has all sorts of. Once you get this guy leveled up all the way, it's going to be very hard to beat a Hydra team. Especially on war defense, which is where they really shine. So let's. Now it's a resource priority thing where you need to prioritize where you're putting your resources. That's the number 1 point of this game. So your legendaries are going to be big. That's where you want to put a lot of your resources. Magneto is a legendary. So if you have a Brotherhood team with Magneto on it, it's a very good team. So you're going to want to put a lot of priority into that. Captain Marvel, like I said, is a good one. Thanos just got a rework with the introduction of the Black Order. So when he gets all of his Black Order people, he becomes empowered Thanos. He becomes just a looks like he can just snap away people. Like, so that's... He's going to be insanely powerful by the time you add all that up. But he's not a legendary. The legendary is actually Ebony Maw. So, and that's going to require Black Bolt and 4 other Inhumans at least level 5. So it's gonna be pretty hard to farm. This guy, Black Bolt, he's one of the best characters in the game, and he's hard to farm. So to actually have a 5-star Black Bolt, it's not super likely. You have to, you have to really prioritize what you're doing here. So to get a Black Bolt, you have to have 5 5-star Asgardians. You can see here I've got 4 5-star Asgardians, and then I've got Hela, who is just under 30 away. So I've almost got there. I'm just a little bit behind. But they just did a Black Bolt of it, so I'm probably not going to have a chance for a while. So by the time he comes around, hopefully I'll have Hela up to 5 stars, and then I can do something with that. Asgardians is a great team. That's a if you're getting into the mid game, that's the team you need to form up. And when you're first starting out the game, you're probably going to want to form up, like I said, Defenders is a good one. Even more than that, though, I would take your Sinister 6 as an early game form. Because they unlock 2 different legendaries. And let's see here, I haven't farmed them up super high, but I started out in a weird way. I didn't have all the information I have now as to which teams are good, which teams are worth getting into, so yeah, I didn't start out quite the right way, but it just goes to show you can play this game however you want to, and you're going to get there eventually. So Sinister 6 is a really good team, and the funny thing is there's only 5 of them so far. So yeah, Sinister 6 is a 5-person team. But it's a really good squad. They have a lot of good synergies together. Very good against your City Hero players, City Hero teams, like the Defenders. So that's a good one to get leveled up right away. But you're gonna need at least a good hero team and a good villains team to get through your first 2 campaigns. So your Heroes campaign, you need heroes obviously for that, and you want to get them to at least level 6, or chapter 6. You can get Captain America there. See, I've got him, he's just about all the way leveled up. I need about 300 more shards and he'll be 7 gold stars, so I'm pretty happy about that. There's a few other really good ones in here. There's Shield one that you can get. Now Shield has really good synergy with Captain America, so that's not a bad thing to level up either, to get your Shield characters early on, and then put Captain America in there. There's another Shield one. Shield security. But yeah, Defenders is really pretty easy to get leveled up, to get early in the game. You get Luke Cage right away. So he's pretty easy to level up. You just gotta get to chapter 3 here on the Heroes campaign. Okay. This guy was pretty worthless up until recently. Bullseye. Nowadays, I would say he is one you want to get early and level up pretty soon, because he's one of your mercenary villains who works really well with Taskmaster, and that's going to be a big team, especially on war defense. Here's another guy. Like I said, Punisher's a good one to level up early. He's not going to be as great late game, but early game he is a beast, because he has this attack, fully loaded. It doesn't look like it does much. If you look at it on paper, 150 damage plus 20 piercing, you're like, oh, that's not much. Here's the thing. His damage is through the roof, so he actually puts out a ton of damage when he does this, and he hits everybody. This is what they call an Aoe attack, which is area of effect, which means he attacks all enemies, and so he's putting up pretty big numbers. Early on in the game, I mean, that attack can pretty much wipe out everybody if you've got him leveled up, so he's a good one early on to level up. Like his damage is through the roof. You add on his passive ability here, yeah, he becomes pretty powerful. Gain 30 plus damage against villain targets, so anybody you're facing that's a villain, you get an extra 30% damage. So he's a big one. He's a good character to get leveled up early on. Crossbones is one I think you get for free too. And most people say, oh, he's a garbage character. I like Crossbones because of this. Detonate. So he basically puts 2 death proof on himself. Once you get to level 4, he starts off with 1 death proof. And then once he gets enough ability energy for this attack, he explodes and he goes for big damage on every enemy. 440 damage to self and all enemies. And this attack cannot miss. So that's a good one. That's a really good attack. That's like you sort of build to that moment. As long as you can keep him alive until you get your energy, that a lot of times is going to end the match for you. So I like Crossbones at least early in the game. I don't know how well he works with Red Skull. He is a Hydra character. I'd imagine pretty well. You just have to see. I actually use him on my Power Armor team. He is a tech character. And that's worked pretty good for me. I also use Hulk on my Power Armor team right now. Because I've got him powered up pretty high and he's a good protector. So you use that rage move here, where he gains taunt, which means everybody's going to attack him first. And then he heals himself quite a bit. So this is another really good early game character. And then this attack lead, this just puts out huge damage, and it's splash damage, so it attacks some of its adjacent enemies as well. So that's a great one early on. I'll actually show you my team that I used early on. It's a lot different than what most people would use. So something like this. We had Spider-Man, Wolverine, Crossbows. That was the one I used early on, and you can see not a lot of synergy there. So if I'm playing this later in the game, it's not going to do it. If I was playing Blitz or Arena and I saw a team like this, that would be an instant target, because I know I'm going to take that team down. 99% of the time, I'm going to run through that team like it's nothing, because they have no synergy. So they're not getting off a ton of attacks, they're not getting a bunch of extra effects. But what this team does have is they hit hard. Every one of these characters hits hard. So yeah, it's an early game team that does well, but you want to synergy. You want to have that synergy. So, like I said, a team like Defenders or Sinister Six, that's going to give you that early game synergy where you're like just constantly attacking. It seems like the other teams can't even get an attack. So yeah, here's some your other game modes. You have raids. I've talked about it a little bit. We're doing a raid right now. So this is where you're working with your whole team, or your whole alliance, and basically you're trying to take down this huge maze here of different nodes. So we're in Ultimate 6, which is not the highest level one. It's, I think, level 60 to something, 60 to 65 maybe, is about where typically, you know, what you want to have your team level up to play this. Now for me, I've got the Asgardians, so they can run through just about anybody. I'll show you here real quick on gameplay. I'll always make the speed up here. So, target Doctor Strange early on because he has the ability to bring people back from the dead, basically. Put defense down on him. You can see his teammates actually attacked him because that's one of Loki's abilities, just to control his teammates. And then 3 moves. Yeah. Doctor Strange is gone. I'll go for Loki next. I'm going to run through this team pretty quick. Doesn't take much. And it really doesn't with the authority. And, you know, the good thing about them is they can heal themselves too. So, I find in raids, they're a really good team because you can just keep using them. Now, for some reason, usually they're all like max health after that. But maybe you play it on a higher raid difficulty. They just change the game so you can boost up the difficulty on the raid, so I'm gonna put it on auto now just to show you how effective this team is. Autoplay. A lot of big Aoe attacks, a lot of good stuff. Thor's big passive Aoe is huge. When he gets charged up and goes off, target. So it didn't take much. You see there, they're pretty powered up still. Didn't lose much health. So I'll show you some of the other one real quick. You got your Blitz. Right now, we just had a Thor Blitz, so we got some shards from Thor. But in between the character blitzes, they usually do like a Red Star Rampage and an Orb Assault. And so I'm just about through the Red Star Rampage. I always do that first so I get my red stars, and I'll have a chance at maybe getting some extra red stars with my characters. Like I said, it's all sort of RNG dependent. basically. So, okay, so this is Brotherhood. This is another really good team. I'll show you why. So you start off with your quick attack by Toad there, and then you've got Magneto. Here's what he does. He pulls all the enemies together, so every time you attack, if you have any splash damage, it's going to hit everybody. Boom. And they're all blind now, too, so they can't get together either. Let's see. Sabretooth's attacking us now. So you can go through teams pretty quick on this one. And you saw Elektra died because of her bleed. This team puts a lot of bleeds on people. That was quick. That was super quick. So yeah, as you keep winning, you'll get different milestones. See, I'm almost to the end of this one, so when I get to the 8th milestone, when I get that done, then I'll have... Actually, I'd be able to get 2 red stars, I think. Yeah, 2,500 plus 1,500, that would be 4,000. So yeah, I should be able to... Once I get that finished, I'll go over here. Could be anybody at any star level. Basically. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. 7 star, not very likely. 0.05% chance. So yeah. Looks like this 2 star. You get a lot of ones. But every now and then you get the luck out. So the two 7 red star pulls that I had on the same day were actually doing this method, and so I had a really weird situation where I had 2 0.05% chance pulls within about 3 pulls of each other. So that's weird. It's probably not going to happen again for a while. But so you get your random possibilities here. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Well, yeah, I think everybody's around for red stars like I need. Oh, that's not bad. Juggernaut's a character that's good to level up when you have Brotherhood. Let's see what else you have. War. So the first thing you do when you get an alliance is you're going to want to set up your war defense. I've talked a lot about war so far, but I haven't really shown you. So basically, you're gonna go to a different room, get your room set up wherever you're gonna be. So I'm sharing this room with I don't know how you say his name, Mercy 13N or something. But so you're gonna set up your different teams here to guard this room, and their stats get boosted up a little bit just depending on what the different effects of the room is. So you see here. This is the bridge, so apply counter to defending allies. So that's a good good bonus. Once you get these active bonuses here. Okay, so this shows you different. Like in the med bay, you can have your 40% max health all fitting allies, different stuff like that. So yeah, there's different bonuses that are pretty good to have. So there are some teams that are specifically built for war defense. Shield, great for war defense. Also has a lot of different stuff that is very much geared toward war defense. So let's see. War defense transfers 3 positive effects from primary targets and all agents. Flip 3 positive effects on primary target. He's got a lot more than that. He's offensive up to all shield allies, war defense, clear 2 positive effects from enemy with most damage. That's good here. I think that's his passive here. War defense gain 50% max health. Shield allies gain 50% max health. Spawn gain apply immunity to 3 shield allies. Gain 80% resistance. Shield allies gain 80% resistance. So, yeah. That's a good war defense team. Anybody that's got him, that's got Coulson and a bunch of shield agents, is going to be good. There's other really good, like, war defensive ones. I think this is probably... No, this isn't a war defense one. Yeah, they're more of a raid. There's a lot of them that I don't have leveled up yet, so they're not on here. But once I get them leveled up, they're probably going to replace some of these teams towards the end here. Probably my... This is sort of a hodgepodge team. So you're basically... I'm taking 3 characters from the Hero Brawler team, basically. Which is... you have America Chavez, who's sort of the catalyst for that team. You have Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this is just because these are my leveled up characters. So then you have Minerva, who is a great healer, works well with Thanos here. And then you have Thanos, who works pretty well with Captain Marvel again. So this is really a hodgepodge team. I don't know if it's the most... It's definitely not the best synergy, but it's a good team. Now, see, if I took out Thanos here, and I put in, let's say, Deadpool, that, you know, you get a little bit more synergy there. But I like the one with Thanos in here, because you get some cosmic synergy there. And just Thanos is just a beast. He's a good protector, which is what you need on this team, kind of. So you could kind of use Miss Marvel as a protector. She has some of that in her, but it's, yeah, just kind of random. Another really good one is if you don't have Invisible Woman, but you have your other 4. I'll just throw these guys on here. See, Namor is technically part of the Fantastic Four team, even though he's not really on the Fantastic Four. He's got a lot of synergy with them. So if you don't have Miss Marvel yet, this is actually a really good one, because you get that cosmic synergy from Thanos here. So that's not a bad little matchup there. But we're just going to stick with what we got for right now. Because, yeah, Fantastic Four is more of a war offense team, so you're probably going to want to save those guys for war offense. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a team. I don't know if it's going to be war offense or war defense. I can't remember. But I'll get rid of those four, and I'll have... Let me find them. They're probably pretty far down here. Proxima Midnight, she's a member of the Black Order. And then Corvus Glaive, he's a member of the Black Order. And then there's two other ones that I need to get still. So you would have... Yeah, there's your lineup there. You have Ebony Maw, who's your legendary. He's going to be the hardest one to get. And then you'll have... Where is it? Old Obsidian. He's your big protector. You probably remember him from Infinity War, where he got his arm chopped off. So yeah, he's a good one to get when he comes out. He's still not out yet. I think they do a blitz for him. So that'll be a process. You'll have to blitz quite a bit for him. It'll take at least 2 blitzes for a lot of people to get him. Just because that's how it goes. A lot of people aren't going to get real high blitz numbers. So let's see. When you blitz, you have like these different rankings that you get rewards for. So most people are probably going to be somewhere between the top 26% and the top 100%. I think I typically get about 15 shards whenever I do a blitz. And I usually completely will get through the milestones. So, yeah. You have to really go out to get some of these higher level rewards here. Like, you have to score like tens of millions to get like here. Number 1. That's fun, yeah. That's for the in-game people. People who are super high levels. Yeah, they're gonna do that. That's gonna be fun. Right now, I'm mid-game. Getting there. But yeah, I'm usually gonna fall somewhere in that top 26 to 60%. Sometimes I probably have hit 25 a couple of times. I don't think I've ever got top 10. And then, yeah, top 1% is, that would be great. But then to get in the top 2,000, that's a whole other thing. You really gotta go all out to get that. And this probably would have been a good one to actually, if I was gonna go all out on. Thor wouldn't have been a bad one because I bet a lot of people already have him. Because he was a pretty early character. So a lot of the higher level people have him already. So that probably wouldn't be a bad one to really push him. We got lives too, you know. Gotta work with what we got. Let's see. So campaign, I've kind of gone over that. That's just trying to pick up shards and different supplies and everything. Okay, so supplies. So you use the supply store here, and so I got 1.79 million These will help level up the characters. I'll basically just do this to show you what you need. So you're just going to find the ones that you need for your characters. You don't want to spend too much on that. It's been about 3,000. 0.03 million, whatever that is. So then you can actually get characters here in the store. See, once I do my raids, then I'll get more raid credits here, so I can buy somebody like Thor. I can buy 5 shards of him. Let's see, I don't have any. Saved up here, so I can show you. You have the resources, you can get 5 rows of crystal. He's a pretty good character, good human character that I actually like for a while. And those are 3 pretty recent additions. Yeah, so Daredevil's going to be one. Early game, you're going to want to level him up through this sword. Drax is another one for your Guardians team. Yeah, so the thing that makes farming really difficult through like the raids, the war store and the raids store are that they just give you like 3 different characters at random. And you've got a list of there's so many characters in the war store, for instance, but they just go through 3 at a time. So you're not always going to have the guy on there that you want. So let's say you wanted let's say you wanted let's say you wanted Carnage. I think he's a War Store character. So you'd get him through the War Store. But like I said, he's not always on there. So if I did have enough war credits or whatever, and I'd say, I'm going to level him up, good chance I go to the war store, he's not there. So I've either got to save my credits until when he does pop up, or if there's somebody else on there that I want to get, then I spend it on that, and I've got to just keep saving my credits up. What I did? High Roller. It's a resource management game. You really gotta just save your resources for the characters you really need. And that's just depending on, how you want to play your game. It's up to you on what you think are your needs here. I'll do the arena again, just to show you some of the teams you can get in this. So I'm ranked. Oh man, I'm on 527. I must have got beat. Oh shoot, did I screw up? No, I did screw up. Okay, so yeah, once you get into this higher end of the arenas battles, you see a lot of the same teams. I'm gonna go against this one because they don't have a really good synergy. Like I said, this is the type of team you probably would have seen me playing with early on. So I don't know why they leveled them up so much, but I guess they just really like their characters, which, hey, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's how you want to play, go for it. So I think I'll beat this team. I might not. It depends on how they leveled these guys up. But oh man, he healed a lot. Okay. Let's take out our nurse first of all. Or not nurse. Shield medic. I'm going to take her out so she's not healing people up all the time. Good. Yeah, so Deadpool's one of those characters that's kind of a pain to deal with. Let's take out Cap. Well, he's pretty low right now. Yeah, love this team. Love this team. Let's take out Wolverine so he doesn't heal back up. He's got healing factor on him, so he'll heal up pretty quick if we're not paying attention. Now, Deadpool heals up too, but he only does it when he's got negative effects on him. So if he's got debuffs on him, he'll heal up. Yeah, take him out. And then you got your protector here, Luke Cage. And he's got death proof on him. Yeah, so you got to hit him one extra time. Yeah, like I said, that didn't take much for... with all that synergy, it's pretty... You run through teams pretty quick here. Why am I so low? I must have really got my ass beat. So what happens is you set up a defense. Oh yeah, I did screw up my defense. That's why. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Yeah, I put in a defense that didn't have a lot of synergy, and what happens? I get my ass beat. So that shows why you want to have a high synergy team in there. So yeah, you'll show up on a list like this for all the other players, and then they see if you're a team with bad synergy, they're going to take you out, like what happened to me there. So that's a good learning experience. Yeah, typically I wouldn't have that team in there on my defense. So yeah, stick with a higher synergy team. You'll only be okay. Yeah, that's a good synergy team. That's a good team to have on there because they're tough to beat. Boy, now I gotta wonder if I screwed anything else up showing you guys all this stuff. I don't think so. Let me check my war defense. Make sure. I don't think I moved anything. Nope. Nope, we're good. This is actually a pretty fun team. I didn't like this team very much until I got Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is just a beast. He's a bastard to deal with if you're playing against him. So easily. Very high attack brawler. And I've actually got him pretty high red star too, I think. Take a look here. I think he's at 4 or 5. Yeah, he's at 4 red star. Which is all, like I said, it's luck. But yeah, he's at 18,499 power level right now. I've got most of his attacks leveled up. I don't know why I still haven't leveled up Helicycle. That's a really good attack. He's really easy to level up. I'm like, I get 65. I haven't done it yet. Kind of prioritize other teams. That's another good one. Yeah, I get 140 P3s. Do that. Right, I do good. That's 100 damage to... And that's not unsummoned ally death, attack the enemy that killed the target for 300 damage, so that'll be 400 damage. And then you get speed bar plus 1%, so that would be 3%. And an extra 10% on your gain max health for self. So that would go up to 20% max health. That's a good one to get. Yeah. I gotta remember to save up some of those T3s and get that. He's a really good character. I should do just my 10. Some video in the future should be just my top 10 favorite characters. There's a lot of really good characters that I haven't looked up all the way yet. It's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this for today. I've got going on pretty long here, so this gives you just kind of a rundown of how to play this game, what you're looking for, your achievements here. That's how you get like important shards, and get some different bonuses for doing that. Oh, that was new. Okay, so I need to do a versus battle at some point. That's another new feature here that they just added recently, where you can play against another player in real time. It's like a PvP type thing. So at some point I need to do that. I need to get my 6,000 promotion credit shards here, whatever they call those, red star orb fragments. And so that'll be 3 red star pulls. I'll be able to pull 3 different red stars on that. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna do PvP sometime. So yeah, that's just a little run through of the basics of this game. Kind of getting into it. I'm hoping you guys like this. This is a pretty fun game. It's a little slow at the beginning when you've only got so many characters, but as you continue to play it and you get this whole roster full of people, it becomes extremely satisfying. It's a good way to spend your time, your free time. Overall, I think it's a really fun game to play, and I like hero collector type games, so it's kind of right up my alley. You can spend money on it. You don't have to. It's a free-to-play game, and you can get leveled up by doing free-to-play. It takes a little longer, but you can do it. I'm mostly free-to-play, so if you just take the time and are willing to grind a little bit, you can level up your guys, no problem. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys like this. I'll probably do more in the future on some of this stuff. Be sure to check out some of the content creators out there that do different videos on this game. For instance, Valley Flying is a good one. Casino, which is spelled Khasino. He's a really good Marvel Strike Force content creator. OMG is a good one. Wolver Thor. There's a lot of different good content creators out there doing stuff on Marvel Strike Force. And some of the other games out there that are sort of similar to this. So check them out. Be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you want to hear some more content, see some more content about Marvel Strike Force, kind of starting out, and some of the different tips I can give you. Like I said, I've been playing 270 days. I'm not an expert, but I've played quite a bit. I've actually listened to some of the different content creators and figured out this game a little bit more in depth than just the basics. So I don't know. I have some different tips I can give you, some different thoughts on how to proceed with this game, and get the most bang for your buck. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about this game, because it's a lot of fun, and I think you'll have a lot of fun if you start playing this game, and just follow some basic sort of guidelines, and you can really level up your guys in no time at all, and be a pretty good team. Have a lot of fun with this game. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.